Welcome back. We are officially at the halfway point of the course here. This is one of my favorite weeks. As a researcher, as a scholar, one of my areas of interest is around industry evolution, technology strategy, innovation. These are topics that I study and topics that are near and dear to my heart. And today, or this week, this will be the focus of what we're looking at here. Now, 2 weeks ago, we looked at industry structure. We had our 5 forces analysis, and we looked at how to use that as a tool to understand the competitiveness of an industry. Last week, we talked about capabilities analysis, looked at Apple Computer, and tried to understand what leads to competitive advantage. This week, we put a dynamic spin on all of this. We look at how industries evolve, how competition evolves over time. We introduce a new tool to our toolkit, competitive lifecycle analysis. This is a tool that helps us understand the competitive nature of an industry, how the game is played. Now, since the topic is the game and how it's played, we're going to actually look at the game player industry, the physical boxes that people use for game players, things like Xbox, Nintendo Wii, the Sony PlayStation. And we're going to focus particularly on the Sony PlayStation and what should they do next in the next generation of game player competitions ensuing. As always, send me your questions. Our TAs are participating in the discussion forums. I encourage you again to reach out to me if you have any particular questions. And in particular, again, think about your final projects. At this point, by the end of this week, you're going to have 5 tools in your toolkit. Environmental analysis, competitor analysis, 5 forces analysis, capabilities analysis, and now competitive lifecycle analysis. These 5 tools form the basis for the strategic analysis and the final project that you're being asked to do. So you can do a lot of the work necessary for that project even now at the end of this week, and I encourage you to do so. Enjoy the week,